Yo, what's going, guys? It's your boy Ep.63 here, and today we are back with another episode of the USF Bulls Dynasty. Last time we left off, I don't have to go to the team schedule this time because it's week 1. It is week 1. We had just finished the off-season and recruiting phase. I've already messed with the depth chart. I've already done my red shirts. So to cap off what I've done offline, we recruited Javier Akbar, star development trait quarterback. He'll be redshirted for the season. He will not start for this season. We will be running with Mr. Rakeem Mallory once again. 85 speed, 87 acceleration, 96 throw power now. He doesn't have the greatest deep accuracy, but we can work with that since we don't really throw deep that much anyways. Going back to the running back, going over to the running back position, we got Vernon Lindsay, who is now up to an 86 overall. Sateki Kohu, who's up to an 85 overall. And then we have Alex Slay, and I'm gonna put Evan Ondale as my RB3. And Alex Slay's been here since his freshman year, man. I don't want to put him as our 4th stringer, but he's just not that great. Somebody who is pretty solid though, Mr. Mateo Montanez, who is a dev trait star, baby. Sadly, he only has an 82 speed, so he's not gonna be very useful. He's low-key a fullback. What is this dude pass blocking out? Well, what are them pass blocking stats looking like? Because I might just put you as my fucking very good pass blocking. What's your run block? What is this dude's run block? I low-key want to see that. Can I check that? Because he's probably going to appear. Yeah, this is him right here, right? What is this dude's run block? I need to see this. He's a 70 overall fullback. He might be switched over to fullback at some point. His run block is ass. So you can't be that, but whatever. Going over to the wide receivers, we have Micah Mares as our starting wide receiver. Then our wide receiver 2 is Johnny. But what? I just set this up. I just set this up and it redid everything that I did. I think it's because I did all my red shirts and shit. Well, I had Mr. No! I did not want to exile right there. I did do this offline, so y'all didn't have to see this, but it reset once I did my red shirt, so fuck it. I put Mr. Sahara as my wide receiver 2. The O-line has improved a decent amount. Get some solid studs right there. I also messed with the O-line because they fucked that shit up. Whatever. DBs are looking solid. Safety is going to be... It's actually going to be Juan Weeks. That's going to be our safety. As I run a lot of nickel, and the sub linebacker in that setup is Taj Daly. I'm going to have to put him as that again, though, I feel. Because I think they might have switched that around. The second strong safety, Cleveland has 84 speed. Yeah, Volk only has 85 speed and 78 acceleration. He's gonna get burned so bad, and it's not gonna be fucking funny. Actually, not gonna be funny how badly he's gonna get burned. Nonetheless, though, we're still gonna have to deal with that. You know what? I believe in my boy. Do I actually? No, but I have to act like I do. I like how this is set up. This is set up perfectly. Go over to power running backs. Yes, this is exactly how I want it to be. Slot. Yep. This saved. All this saved, but I don't know why my other shit didn't save. Yeah, everything else saved. I don't know why my wide receivers didn't save. Whatever. I don't care. I do not care. Last episode we did all the recruiting. We set everything up to where we're left over with. I mean, we got 5 things left over. Let me just put that shit onto him and let's stop being stupid. Alright. The first game of the season is at USF as the Miami Hurricane have to come to us to face us in the first game of the season. So, without further ado, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get the first, only game of this episode. As we come out onto the field. Look at my bull. Put that one up, baby. The original tribal bull in this bitch. What you talking about? I see Sheed in the cut coming out. I see Myers in the cut coming out. Man, a lot of our freshman guys that we got in the offseason, I redshirted them because I feel like they're just not going to get enough. They're not going to get playing time. And then we'll have them develop for a year. And then when they come out next year, they're going to be solid. That's if there is a next year, because the next time we win a natty, that will be the end of this franchise. So if it's this season, next season, if it takes 20 seasons, it's not gonna take 20 seasons. By that time, you know, the next NCAA is gonna come out. But the next time we win a natty, that's it. Big trust on that. Mr. Sahara is the one taking this out from deep. Can we get out? Nope. That's nowhere. That is nowhere. Down to the 18-yard line is where we're going to be taking the first drive of the season. Micah Marvez, senior from Orlando, Florida. 91 overall, 88 speed, 95 catch in traffic, and 99 spectacular catch. He's the guy that we're going to be looking forward to trying to, incorporate into the offense the most. We didn't really do a good job of having him in the offense last year. Hopefully this time around we do a lot better of a job. As the first run play is going to Mr. Vernon Lindsay out to the right side. And once again, he goes. No, he's been doing this all season long. As soon as we've gotten him, he's been running, bumbling, stumbling on these boys. Getting down to the 42-yard line. He's been absolutely the most crucial transfer pickup that we've gotten all season, all Dynasty long, realistically. And this is another run by Vernon Lindsay getting down to the 36-yard line. Already 47 yards off of 2 rushes. This time, Sateki Kuho comes into the game, giving Vernon Lindsay a little bit of a breather. Juke move? Nope. Juke move doesn't work, but that gets us down to the 24-yard line. A good run by Sateki Kuho. As it's going to be a running year once again. Last year it was run heavy. This year it's going to be run heavy. And as I say run heavy, we go run play with Mr. Vernon Lindsay. Another run plus 5 yards. Well, yeah, technically he's plus 5 yards. Because, 5 plus yards. You know what I mean. I should stop talking and just run this fucking ball. Okay, that's not a plus 5 run. That's a pretty bad run. We're going back to the stretch here, though. I have not seen anything from them to make me believe that they're going to stop the run here. And once again, oh my god, we actually get to the outside with Lindsay. I did not think we were going to. Can I go to, no! Oh my god. Okay, that worked out. I tried to doing a jurdle right there, but that was just a regular hurdle, and I get hit. I tried to go for the jurdle, didn't work out. That's still rushing yards for us. Getting down to the 3-yard line, 1st and goal. Can I get to the outside? We do. And look at my boy. High step into the end zone. Sateki Kuho. Touchdown, USF Bulls. First touchdown of the year for the USF Bulls goes to Sateki Kuho. But that is not to, say Vernon Lindsay was the man to get us down there. Had a little bit of fumble thing. That was my fault for making him hurdle. Still a great run right there. Getting us into the position that we did, capitalize off of. And now we're looking to play some stifling defense as their guy is DeAndre Hardiman Jr. from Houston, Texas. 84 overall, 87 speed. I forgot to look at their overall guys. Let us do that now, matter of fact. Let's see. I'm not going to go through everybody. I'm going to look at their quarterback, running back, wide receivers, because that's all that matters, realistically. Their quarterback is a 75 overall freshman, Rasheem Winter. Then they got their running back, 84 overall. That's the guy that they were looking at before. Their wide receivers are pretty solid. They have solid wide receivers. Tight ends, meh. Oh, my God. I'm just going to go through a quick cycle. They do not have that great of a team. I think we have a chance to really put the hurt on them. They have a freshman quarterback. He's pretty green. So we're going to look at putting a heat on him. Oh, my God. Okay, well, first off, can we make some good, good run defense, please? Thank you. Please and thank you. But we're going to look to put pressure on this QB. And that's another run play coming up. This time it does not go for more than 9 yards. That is a tackle taken down. That's a -2 loss. Lost 2 yards right there. I'm pressing the line here. Pass play coming up. Nothing is open off rip. And the freshman quarterback gets taken down. Rookie mistake is what you can say about that. As a punt is coming up. They started this thing off 2nd and 1. Drops down to 4th and 6. Punts this thing down to Jamal Sahara. Do I take this out? I am taking it out, but should just went for the fair catch. Should have just went for the fair catch. Going right back to the ground game with Vernon Lindsay. Getting this from the 30-yard line. I'm cutting up the field right here. Not a lot of yards got right there. Only 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. This time I'm going to attack the middle fully. Before it was like a stretch play going out to the right. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you about the play calls of me. Because I see what they got and they got nothing on me. Touchdown Vernon Lindsay. 155 rushing yards on the day already. Bringing it to a 14-0 game. We are absolutely murdering the Miami Hurricanes. Man, you in that USF territory. This ain't last year USF. We putting belt to ass. It's going to be belt to ass all year. Trust me, daddy. Trust me, daddy. Belt to ass all year, baby. Come on. First attempt for the 25 off of that touchback. Nothing there still. Nothing. Oh, the wide receiver just got open at the end, but we get the sack with Khalil Folkerts, taking him down to the 20-yard line. That's a loss of 5. Loss of 5. 2nd and 15 coming up. Stadium post is at the biggest it's been. As everybody. Oh, no, I'm not over there. Oh, they go to the under route. They go to the under route. Can we make the tackle? We force him out of bounds. That's a 9-yard gain, though. 3rd and 4 coming up at the 34-yard line. Once again, we're going to press everybody right now. Hope for good coverage by our DBs. Nobody gets off the line too quickly. Oh, but the out route does get there. Folk, that's bad coverage by Folk right there. Down to the 49-yard line. We're going to keep the blitz up. The blitz does not work out there. This time, we're going right back to it, though. Nothing there, nothing there. Screen! I did not see the screen play right there, though. Daly makes the tackle. Sees that screen out. That's a loss of 3 yards. 2nd and 13 from the 46-yard line now. They're still behind midfield. Looking to cross midfield, get into field goal range at least. And they're not going to do that with that pass. That's a gain of 2 yards. Down to the 48-yard line. Death bells are ringing, and it is not looking good for the Miami Hurricane, as they do not want to lose out on points on this drive. Oh, my God. They're going for a deep ball here. That's the side of him. Greg Bloom, and he up. I don't know how this was not a touchdown, by the way. That was definitely a touchdown for the U, but whatever. Whatever. Let's get a stop right here. Let's get a stop right here. Come on. No! Fuck! I hate... I don't know what to do about those. It happened last year again, where they just throw it up deep, and I can't do anything about it. Same shit happens there. That's a touchdown. They get bailed out by a fucking deep ball. Just how it happened. This is how it happens every year. We go up early, and then, oh my God, deep ball. Fuck them. Fuck them straight up. Jamal Sahara taking this once again. Not good return so far by Sahara. We're looking to work on that. We are definitely looking to work on that. As Vernon Lindsay has been electric. Oh my God! Another wide open hole for Vernon Lindsay. He is absolutely gone. 10-5. Getting into the end zone. Placing the ball on the ground. Touchdown USF. We strike back quickly. Oh, no, I didn't mean to go onside kick here. I don't even know how to do onside kick. Shoot. I actually do not know how to do onside kick in this game. Shit. Oh, they're in field goal range now, so that's bad. I could have called a timeout, but I want to keep my timeouts for more important scenarios. We should be fine here, right? We've had good defensive stops in this game. That's RPO pass coming up right there. That gets them into field goal range, I believe. Down to the 38-yard line. Brock shot. 3 catches for 8 yards. Not looking great. But they're in decent field position right now, so they can't complain. Oh, my God. Why are you... Oh, my God. Bloom, you suck in man coverage. I forget. I got to remember, Bloom cannot cover a man. Bloom is like... He's really fast, but he cannot cover a man at all. He's definitely going to be a person that gets just absolutely killed throughout this season. And I'm not excited to see how bad it goes. I might have to put him in the zone, low-key. Zone coverage might be the play, especially on like 3rd and long downs, because he will get beat on every time he's on like an out route or corner route or even an in route. Any route that's not a straight-up streaker, he's going to get beat. And I just can't have that happen again and again and again. As a great tackle by Mr. I think that's Sheed right there making a tackle, taking him down 3rd and 12 coming up. We're looking to stop them, make sure they only get 3 out of this possession. Is there anything open? There is nothing open. There is nothing open as Gavin Jenkins makes the tackle. That's 4th and 7. A field goal does come up. Looking to make this a 21-10 game. Stadium post is absolutely affecting this kicker as snap goes off now in the PA. No, it's a missed field goal. He dunks it off the left upright. That is a terrible doink by the kicker. Terrible doink by the kicker that lets us get into a spot where we can go up 3 scores in this game. That's, yo, he is going absolutely insane He is already at the 200-yard mark in this game, and that is the end of the first quarter. Absolutely insane day for Vernon Lindsay already. 248 total yards, 20.7 average yards per play with 0 passing yards in this game. An absolute masterclass of ground and pound, baby. I don't think you can want anything more. I think that's exactly how you want to start up a game, just on the ground. It is now nighttime in this game. No wear and tear for Vernon Lindsay, which is something that we love to see. Another run play with Vernon Lindsay, getting down to the 30-yard line, 3rd and inches, and we go right back to him. This is a spot where we go right back to him. Can I go audible, actually? I can't audible out of this, so we're going to have to stick with it. We get the first down. Vernon Lindsay gets the first down. Vernon, I love you. Vernon, I absolutely love you, let me tell you. Run play once again, Vernon Lindsay, and he has space once again. That's an 8-yard gain, getting out to the 40-yard line. 252 yards now on the day. I'm going to try to get this over to the left side here. Good blocking all around. That gets us the first down. Getting down to the 45-yard line. We're going to keep going to him. We're going to keep going to him until he says, yo, take me out the game for a little bit. But until that happens, yo, we're going to keep running this thing with him. Not a great run there. I might go play action pass here. Siteki Kuho is now in the game. I'm going to go play action pass. I'm probably going to tight end leak. I might be looking for Sahara right here. Play action pass does come. Oh my God, wide open. It's Tony Hill. He has the speed, enough speed to get into the end zone. Untouched. Touchdown, USF Bulls. That play action pass was completely set up by the running attack from Vernon Lindsay and a little bit of Siteki Kuho. But that is how you get a 21-point lead in the game, as 3:51 is what is left in this second quarter. An absolute terrible day. Terrible, terrible day for the Miami Hurricane. This is a day that they honestly want to forget. Terrible day. Run play comes. It gets absolutely snagged up. 1-yard loss. And we're going to keep this blitz coming up. We got to keep that blitz coming. Weeks, once again, is my user here. Anything there? Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, my God, Bloom. You have to be there for that. Yeah, it might be his 3rd tackle of the day, but that's just because he can't fucking guard anybody. 3rd tackle of the day. That's just because he lets the guys get open. Run play here once again. It's good. That's a nice little 4-yard gain. I mean, at this point, they're just gonna have to take whatever they can get. Gavin Jenkins is my user right here. I'd be surprised if they go run again. It's not a run this time around. Nothing. Oh, okay. That's my fault. That should have been a pick, but I didn't think he was gonna go towards like upfield. I thought he was gonna keep going on his midfield stride, or I guess over the. You know what I mean. I didn't expect him to keep going up. Nothing there, 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 nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there, baby! Another punt forced. An absolute terrible day for Miami. They're the number 9 ranked team in the nation right now. So if we beat them, we gotta be top 10. We have to be top 10 if we beat these boys. I'm cutting this back to the right side. Do we have space for Jamal Sahara? It's not gonna be a touchdown, but it is down to the 36-yard line. Great return by Jamal Sahara. I'm gonna go right back to tight end leak. I think they're gonna be they're watching pass here. Sorry, they're watching run here. I think I can get them. There's nothing really open there. I'm gonna try it. I should have tried it. Thank God that was not picked off. Marvez was open there, but what I wanted to happen did not happen. I'm gonna stop being cute. We're going back to the ground game with Mr. Vernon Lindsay. He's looking good so far in this game still. He's still looking pretty solid. Oh my God, I should have kept going to the outside. I did not expect an absolute pancake by the fullback. I'm going back to the ground here too. Going back to the ground here with Mr. Vernon Lindsay. Do we get the first down? We do. Down to the 46-yard line. 268 yards. He has a little bit of wear and tear. I'm going to take him out then. I'm going to take him out after this run so he's not absolutely dead. That's now at the 270-yard mark. I'm going to let him chill out. He will not get any more runs in this half. I'm going to let him chill out. as the 2-minute warning is about to come. I'm not going to be able to get a pass or get a play off. 3, 2, 1. No pass is coming. No play is coming for that matter. As we are looking to drive down this field for the one time. Not for the one time. We've been driving down this field consistently. To be clear. Tony Hill on this slant. I'm going to the hard. No! I'm going for it. I have no reason to believe in their offense, so I'm going to go for this. Hopefully this... Yeah, okay, the blitz comes. No, that's not... Fuck! Terrible turnover on downs right there. That's so annoying. I thought that we would have had... I thought he was going to be in... He got out of his break and he had a lot of space, but he just couldn't get in stride. And that was the problem there. As oh, no, you're not! That's all I was about to say. If that was on the money, that was a pick. If that was on the money, that was a pick. As 2nd and 10 comes up from the 46-yard line. This freshman quarterback is doing nothing for this Miami offense. Absolutely terrible outing. Oh, my God. That's thank you. What is a flag? That is a flag on the offensive line. Let's see what it is, though. A holding call on the offense. We're not going to accept that. We're going to bring it to a 3rd and 10 situation. 3rd and 10 situation. We're looking for a stop here. Another stop, matter of fact. Greg Bloom, cover your man. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there! Incomplete pass once again. Another punt forced by the defense. An absolute great showing by the defense so far in this first half. 1:38 left in this first quarter, as this is a terrible punt out of bounds down to the 39-yard line. Steki Kuho is once again into the backfield. I said he's going to be in the backfield for the rest of this first half, and I'm not a liar. Or at least I'm not lying right now. That's a loss of 4 yards, though. I'm going to go hurry up offense, and I'm going to try to get out of this first half. I'm going to go 4 verts right here. I'm going to try to get Ogukwe down the field here. He's not there. He's not there. Ah, can I force that? I cannot force that anywhere. That's 3rd and 14 now. Let's switch up to mesh spot doubles. Send Mares deep. I want to send... Yo, I might be able to get Hill over here. I'm watching Hill down the field. Nope, he's not there. He's not there. Oh, fuck. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Just get that over. No, I didn't... Oh, fuck. That's not a pick. I thought that was going to be picked off. I wanted to chew the clock out so I didn't get a chance, but whatever. Whatever. I just gotta keep it on the ground. I just gotta churn this clock out, realistically. I just gotta churn this clock out. Kill him! Not the killing that I wanted, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Manually covering right here. Screen! Ah, I didn't see the screen. I have not been able to look out for screens this whole entire Dynasty. I feel like I'm always late on the screenplays. So I used to like look out for them pretty heavily, but now I don't do that as much. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Bling! That to me, Mr. Sneed. He gets the pick, getting down to the 39-yard line. And I think I'm just going to run this thing out. I think this is where I just run it out. Keep it on the ground. If we get into field goal range, we do. But I just don't want to force anything bad to happen here. Let's go. Let's go PA boot, and let's try to get into field goal range here. Why not? This will be the last play in the... Yeah, this will be the last play in the half as we get down. So, do we have the... No, we do not. Fuck it. We'll just lob this shit up for the last play of the game. Or not of the game, of the half. Last play of the half. This will be just a lob. Let's get over to Micah Mares. That's not even close to being down into the end zone. As an incomplete pass. And that will bring the second half into fruition. As your USF Bulls are up 21 points. 28-7 is the exact score. Vernon Lindsay is the player spotlight. 270 rushing yards on the day. 18 attempts, 2 touchdowns, and 15 average yards per carry. An absolute great day for Mr. Vernon Lindsay. What else could you really want from your star running back? And we have that man for another year, as long as he doesn't, go into the draft. But I doubt he goes into the draft. I'm low-key hoping he doesn't go into the draft. Our team is going to suck if he goes into the draft, let me tell you. We have some guys coming up. Maybe Montanarez develops pretty solidly, but he's not going to be any Vernon Lindsay. Vernon Lindsay has definitely taken over the helm that Joe Jackson had carried the year prior. Or at least it's 2 years ago now, actually. I'm pretty sure Joe Jackson got drafted, too. Shout out to Mr. Joe Jackson. Run play coming up here. I cannot get there. I cannot get there. Mr. Bloom is going to be the one taking the tackle. Never mind. He gets broken off of. And somebody else has to make that tackle down to the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards off of that rush. Gain of 5 yards. Bloom is I low-key like having Bloom as my user. That's a 99 speed user right there. That's a 99 speed user right there. That's a terrible pursuit by one of the defensive guys. I don't know who that is, but that was terrible pursuit. Terrible pursuit. If a man can speak, you know what I mean? If I can speak, you know what I mean? Low-key, let's get Daly as my user. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Oh my god, there is something there. Who was guarding him? Weeks was guarding him. That's who got broken off of. Or routed up, I guess. Oh, we're fine, though. We're fine, though. Second 2 coming up. It's going to be a run play right here. Oh, no, it's read option. Shoot, it's a read option. They slide down to 3rd and inches. They do not get it. They do not get it right there. As this is going to be a sneak play coming up right here. This is definitely going to be a QB sneak. I'm going to try to... They do get it? They do get the play. They're going to hurry up out of... Oh, but they have no wide receivers in the set, if I'm not mistaken. I'm setting pure heat at this. This is an RPO play. Good play call by them. Good play call. They're going to hurry up again with minimal... Is there a... I think maybe number 10's wide receiver. I don't know what his position is. Whatever it is. Not another RPO that goes for major yardage. He does not have the speed to capitalize off of that space, though, as the D tackle somehow gets out of there. How are they going hurry up again, bro? This is absolutely embarrassing. Like, actually embarrassing that they're going hurry up offense with this type of personnel out. They don't have a single wide receiver out there, and we can't stop anything that they're doing right now. We finally get a stop. That's a loss of 3 yards off of the play. Okay, I didn't even set my shit up yet. Let's do it like this. Thank you, sir. We're pushing the line here. 5-2 is my user right now. It is a... How are you getting beat, Bloom? Stop getting beat, Bloom, please. Bloom, you're absolutely killing me. Come on, death bells are ringing. We're hoping to keep them to a field goal right here. That's a run play. That's a run play. That's a run play. You gotta make that stop there. You don't make the stop as you miss the tackle, and that's a touchdown. Terrible tackling by the defense. Absolutely cannot happen. Absolutely cannot happen right there. Terrible tackling. And that brings us to a 14-point game. 28-14 is the score with 2:50 left in this third quarter. We're letting that go. We're not even going to touch that shit. Absolutely not touching that shit. Going back to the ground game here. Ground game. Lindsay still has like a foot thing, but we're fine. We will be fine. Big trust. Big trust. We'll be fine. Where are you going with that? I'm going down to the 33-yard line, I guess. Switch this over to the left side with Mr. Lindsay. This should be money. This should be money. Or nothing is money. No money at all. I'm actually broke, matter of fact. Matter of fact, that was a broke-ass play. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, that was a broke-ass play. Run play once again coming up here. Mr. Vernon Lindsay gets down to... Damn, a lot of rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling down to the 41-yard line. I want to pass the 300-yard mark. I want to pass the 300-yard mark right here, right now, baby. Come on. Come on. That's not going to be the run to do it, as that's down to the 40-yard line. 2nd and 10. The run defense is definitely improved. Makes the man miss. That's down to... No, Jamal. Jamal, I need you to progress well, and that's not going to help our case. That's not going to help with your progression, brother. I'm going to go drag with Lewis here. He's wide open. Oh, my. Willingham, I love you. Willingham, I love you with a passion. Getting down to the 31-yard line. And he will not return in this game, which sucks. Going back to the ground with Vernon Lindsay here. They're actually playing good defense on us now. This might be the last drive where Vernon Lindsay's in it, just because I don't want him to get injured. Just because I don't want him to get injured. Ah, nice. He's breaking out them tackles, though. That's what I like. All right. I'm going to go I-form, and I'm going to go halfback toss. This will be the last play for Vernon Lindsay. I'm going toss to the left side here. Toss to the left side. He has the speed to get out there. He has the speed to get out there. That gets us the first down. That gets us the first down. Down to the 13-yard line. I low-key thought that Vernon Lindsay was going to be one injured there. He is not, however. And we're absolutely loving that. Siteki Kuho is the one that's getting this rush this time. I tried going back to the right side. Did not work out. Let's substitute him out. We do not need him at all right now. We do not need him at all right here, right now. Come on. Oh, that's great blocking. That's great blocking. That's great blocking. We're going to go down. That's 3rd and inches. That's 3rd and inches. And let's put... I want Lindsay to get one more touchdown. So we're going to run it with him one more time. Or until he gets into the end zone, realistically. He has a rib injury now, too. Yeah, you need to score on this play right here, brother. I need you to score on this play right here, right now, brother. And he does not. Goal line. Or, nah. Let's go zone toss. Jamal, why are you in the game? Let's get him in. Okay, come on. Get into the end zone right here, please. Please, Vernon. Vernon. Yes, sir. Touchdown. USF Bulls. Another touchdown for Vernon Lindsay, bringing him to 303 yards on the night. And that'll be the last play of the night for Vernon Lindsay. An absolutely insane day. 303 yards rushing is an insane day to have. Is that the all-time record? I don't even know. I don't know. I don't care. All I know is he's a man amongst boys, baby. Man amongst boys, absolutely. 1st and 10 for the 25-yard line now comes here for the Miami Hurricane. Anything here that I got to worry about? Nothing there that I got to worry about. Yes, there is! No, there's not. Sneed with the breakup. Breaks up that pass. 2nd and 10 coming up now. 2nd and 10 coming up. They have 20 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. They need some. Oh, my God. Stop getting routed up. Thank you. Okay. I'm so glad that this quarterback is ass, because we should be absolutely getting picked apart right now. There's been way too many times where we should be absolutely getting picked apart on the defensive side of the ball. Since the running back into motion. Is that another? Yeah, okay. No, we're right there. We're right there! Another interception! Chew this clock up, baby. Chew this clock up. We don't need to do nothing else in this game. We ain't got to do nothing else in this game. We got this shit. We got this shit on lockdown. So have your love locked down. Your love locked down. That's how I feel right now. Absolutely locking them down, baby. Getting out to the... Nope. They can't get out to the outside, actually. That is something that I cannot actually do. As we are going down, or going into the 4th quarter, as we are up 35-14, a 21-point game once again. 351 yards of rushing. Absolute insane day on the ground. Most of that coming from Vernon Lindsay. What else could you want from your star running back? I say this once again. What else could you want from your star running back? Absolute master of running the ball. And Siteki Kuho would now be in the backfield. Let's see if we can get him to 100 yards rushing. Loki might be able to. The way this game's going. Oh my God, look at that run stick. I didn't want to go out of bounds. I didn't want to go out of bounds right there. I just want to make that man miss with the hee. That's all I wanted to do right there. But that does give us another first down. And this will be another first down run, getting down to the 25-yard line. Absolutely murking them on the ground right now. Absolutely murking them on the ground right now. And that clock is now ticking. And that's another first down run. Yo, Siteki showing out. He's like, yo, I'm not the only big back boy in this game. I'm not only a big back boy in this program. And he's absolutely, oh my goodness. He is just, yo. This is sad. This is an absolutely sad showing by the Miami Hurricane. As that brings us to a 42-14 lead. 3:35 left in this fourth quarter, and they got to get some points on the board quick. They got to get points on the board quick right here, right now, as there's a touchback coming up. We're going to send that heat again then. I will keep sending that heat until they can, you know, figure out how to stop our attack. And it is not looking like it's going to be that time. As they go run play here, he goes backwards, and that's a no-yard gain. 2nd and 10 now. 2nd and 10 now. Anything there? Anything there? Nothing really there. As they go to the little dink and dunk. That's a Miami timeout. Injured timeout at that. Stopping the clock. Luckily for them. Luckily for them, that stops the clock. All right, come on. I need good coverage once again. Ah, that's not good coverage, Weeks. For every good coverage we have, it's another fucking blown out route by the safety. You soiled it. Soiled it. Mr. Weeks is my user right now. Anything there? Anything there? Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. That's gotta be a pick. Folk, you gotta pick that off. Folk, you absolutely have to pick that off. That hits your hands, brother. I know you're not a cornerback. Even cornerbacks be dropping fucking passes, but still, man, I need better. I did not. Again, that's another screenplay I absolutely did not see happening. One of these days, a screenplay is gonna go for fucking 6, and I'm gonna be like, damn, I really need to be better. Another. They're going deep here. Who is that on the coverage? That is Snead, and he gets mossed. Somehow, they have scored 3 touchdowns in this game. It's 2 of those touchdowns have come off of just dog shit deep balls, man. Where the DB just gets mossed. Shit, I did not play. This is not the right thing for the. No! Get the ball. They get the fucking. Oh my god, they actually get the ball back. They actually get the ball back. Okay. I'm making sure they have no time. There's nothing there. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's an 8-yard loss. Come on now. You better hurry that fucking ball. Hurry that thing up, bro. Hurry that thing up. Drop back in coverage. Drop back in coverage. Nothing big. Nothing big. Nothing big. There's nothing open. There's absolutely nothing open right now. And that's another sack. Darren, don't be injured. Why are you injured, sir? Okay, back him up. Back everybody up. Back everybody up right now. I don't want to see a single person pressed up. I just need you to not give up a big-ass first down. All I ask of you. Fumble! Y'all, they ass cheeks. Yo, these ass cheeks. These boys are ass cheeks. Let's keep Darren Myers into the game. Absolute ass cheeks from the Miami Hurricane. This was a fucking team that I actually had problems with last year. Now, everybody has left them. 103 yards on the ground for Sateki Kuho, by the way. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and inches now from the 14-yard line. From the 14-yard line, can we? I don't want a touchdown. All right, we're putting our boy back into the game. I'm looking to get Vernon Lindsay a fucking Heisman this year, or the best running back in the nation, something. Yeah, I want him to get a singular award. He has to get awarded this season. Because he's been absolutely goated for us. He has been absolutely goated for us, and I am mad that he's not got an award for how great he's been. Send Mr. Hill out to the left side to block. And we hike this thing. Hike this thing, and that's... No! We have one more chance. We have one more chance to get into the end zone now, brother. Brother, yeah, we have one more chance. And he's not looking good on the wear and tear right now either. Bruh, please don't. I just want to get a touchdown for you, please. Yes, that's a touchdown, baby. The 4th touchdown of the day for Vernon Lindsay. Put that on the money. Touchdown, USF Bulls. And that will seal the deal. There's only 13 seconds left. That is not enough time for the USF Bulls. Sorry, for the Miami Hurricane. Loki, I could have just kept saying USF Bulls. That is not enough time for the USF Bulls to choke this lead, because God knows we have choked so many leads. They're going to get one more, maybe 2 more plays off. Just, like, not look too bad. Maybe they get a touchdown so they don't look too bad in this game. Probably not. I'm sending heat their way. I'm sending heat their way pronto. This is a pass getting down to the 35-yard line. They're going to go no hurry up offense. They're going to go Hail Mary right here. This will be the final play of the game. 2 seconds left. They hike the ball. And you know what's going to happen? It's another hit on the quarterback. The time goes to 0. And that is a USF Bull dub to start this season. A 49-21 win. And guess who the player of the game is? Vernon Lindsay. 30 rushes for 307 yards and 4 touchdowns. An absolute monster day for the running back, our star running back at that. And that is one of the rushing touchdowns that we did see from Vernon Lindsay. Absolute spectacular day. And let's get him out of here. Thank you to USF faithful for coming out. And that is a dub against the number 9 ranked team going into this year. Absolute belt to ass. 1,010 experience points gained off of that win. And congratulations, Vernon Lindsay has set the USF single season or single game rushing record. Any other records broken? Any other records broken? No other records broken. I am curious, what is the... I think Joe Jackson might have it now that I think about it. Joe Jackson might have... So let me check for the season in the American Conference. Joe Jackson had 2,338 rushing yards that season. Oh my God. What's the... Yo, Barry Sanders had so much yards, bro. He's so insane. We don't have anybody for a season, which sucks. Because I wish we had somebody for that. Maybe we can get Vernon Lindsay that this year. But with that win, that brings us to 1-0 on the season. And we didn't get national... That's insane. We didn't get national fucking player of the week. And Vernon Lindsay went for 4 touchdowns and a shit ton of yards. That's insane. Championship contender goes up to an A. Program tradition goes on to a B-. I don't know why. Oh, there you go. Vernon Lindsay, SEC Offensive Player of the Week. You already know the stats. 30 carries for 307 yards. That was 4 touchdowns also and 10 yards per carry. That doesn't get him national? What the fuck? Whatever. Who got national? The national fucking... This guy had 11 receptions, 196 yards, and 4 receiving touchdowns. Nah, my guy had a better week. I don't give a fuck. My guy had a better week. I do not give a fuck what you tell me. As we now have Pittsburgh next week, and that's another home game for us. This is a rematch of the national championship 2 years ago. And last year we had a heartbreaking loss to Pittsburgh, and we were looking to rectify that this week. But before we do that, I'll end this episode off. Thank you for joining me on another episode of USF Bulls Dynasty. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And peace. Yeet!